Good morning, everybody.
Good
This
morning.
Hangout on Air is live. Good morning, Missy Jen.
Morning, once again.
Happy Saturday to you.
Happy
We got the sun.
Saturday
We got
to you
this.
too.
We got the sun shining today. Finally.
Yes, sunshine is there.
Oh.
We had some frost on the rooftops.
it looked
It was
cold.
all white.
It looked cold, guys. It looked awful chilly out, but the sun is out, and I am really, really happy about that. Anyway, welcome to all of you. Last night was a great night. We made a together. Hi, Lisa, Carly. Nice to see you, sweetie. Together, we made a beautiful cream cheese frosted carrot cake here. We used a springform pan and made the icing up with the cream cheese. And this morning we get a chance to test that. Lisa, Carly said your cold weather came to San Diego.
Yep.
Yeah.
I predicted that. What was that, last week?
Yeah, I would love to be in San Diego.
I predicted the cold weather would come down to San
Not a
Diego.
good day for the hot tub, huh, Lisa? Well, probably a good day for a hot tub. Not a good day to go bouncing around the beach, I guess, playing the old beach volleyball. Anyway, nice to see you. Good morning, Diane.
Morning.
Nice
Morning,
to see
Diane.
you, honey. And just to give you a shot of the Debbie Lynn cream cheese frosted carrot cake there. And this is something that I'd be proud to take anywhere or serve anytime on that. Lisa Carly said it's cold. Cold in San Diego is probably 50 degrees. It's hard to believe that it would be much colder than that down there. But I'm not a weather person. Thank you, Lisa. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm not a weather person, and I don't play one on TV, so it turned out good, very well last night. It has, what does it have in it, Jen? It has, wow, actually 40 degrees. That's really cold for San Diego, but it'll probably go up to 70 something by.
The ice age is coming.
Yeah, so much for global warming. I told Jen back in November I had a feeling in my bones. You remember I told
The global warming is a hoax.
What did I tell you about? What
It
did
is
I
a
tell you
hoax.
about what I felt about what this winter would be?
That it would be cold.
It would
really
be.
cold.
It would really be unbelievably cold.
And this Earth is actually for the last 2 years already in a cooling cycle, and it will even be even colder this next winter.
Missy Jen, climatologist. I can't wait to see that avatar, that channel name.
I am
climatologist Missy Jen.
I'm following all these channels and everything that talk about climate, Earth climate change, and all that good stuff.
Good morning, Richard.
The Earth goes through warming seasons. The Earth goes to cooling seasons. And right now we are going into the cooling phase. So global warming is a hoax.
Naked weather with your meteorologist. Kim, right on schedule.
That's right.
Eli L says it's probably going to be a very hot summer. Could very well be.
Get prepared, Kim.
Nice to see
rip
you,
off
Kim.
Your clothing.
I wish you were here, honey. We'd give you a piece of the carrot cake, the cream cheese frosted carrot cake. I think it's the second week in a row we've used cream cheese frosting. We did Coates 9500 coming on you. We did his cinnamon buns.
Yeah,
Oh, Missy Jen's like, oh, she's having flashbacks. Cream Elvis has been here. I don't think so. Gone into the sleeping phase.
The cinnamon buns, they were amazing.
Yeah.
You put them in a microwave, just heat them up a little.
Yeah, I don't think Elvis is house trained enough to be out here on the rancho. But Missy Jen would get her black thigh highs and corset on and wreak havoc. Hey, Nick Mad, nice to see you, sweetie. Good afternoon, morning or afternoon to you. Yep, Coates 9500 coming on you. That's right. So we're gonna cut this a little bit now. The other good news was that this was, well, let's talk about what's in this cake. This cake is a fully loaded cake. It took about an hour to bake. It was made in a springform pan. Yeah, Kim says, cold as a witch's tit in Phoenix, 56 degrees with rain. That's kind of a rarity. It was made with, obviously, flour, sugar, but it also has cinnamon, pecans, coconut, pineapple inside of it, which is a really fully loaded cake. Yeah, a hacksaw blade for Elvis, right? Is he locked up this morning? I saw this David Gunn's video of him, 16 seconds of him being put in the handcuffs. I don't know what that was about. But the more important thing, and the thing that really makes it nice, is about $500 was raised for the Ronald McDonald House last night, which was awesome. So tonight, I'm not sure what the charity was. Maybe Kim can recommend a charity. Somebody else said something, but I forgot it for Saturday night. So I was really happy to see people who had contributed. And thank you, Missy Jen, for your contribution. Ronald McDonald House, of course, that provides a home away from home for people whose children, families whose children have to seek medical care in different cities. They can sometimes be there for a week, 2 weeks, 30 days, you know, with extensive care, especially if there's a course of treatment like chemotherapy for a child.
Yeah.
Then they have a place to stay that they're not going to rack up a $150 a day hotel bill on top of everything else, which is nice. Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you. Diane says, Rosie, do you like banana cream pie? I'm not. Missy Jen likes banana. I'm not. Banana is not a flavor that I like, to be honest. Let's do one for Michael Jackson from his pep, the Ignited Negro College Fund. Yeah, I just got to figure out something to put on. Debbie Lynn, how you doing, babe?
Hey.
In the light of day. There's our honorary Debbie Lynn. And how much do we love Debbie Lynn? Huh? Whole bunch. Talented, beautiful, entertainer par excellence. I think Debbie Lynn and Elvis should move in with you and polish up his act.
That's right.
Yep. So, okay, no, Regina, that's fine. So, yeah, so we raised, that was good. I like having fun with a purpose that we all agree on. And it's also a direct contribution, so nobody can say, oh, you know, what did you do with the money? Well, I gave it to a food pantry, you know, really. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Good morning, Brenda, as well. Nice to see you, honey. The great Lebowski is in the house, huh? The Lebowski. Love it. Yeah, it turned out good. So we're going to take about 5 minutes. We'll chatter on a little bit more this morning, and then we'll sample the cake here, okay? Yeah, Debbie Lynn, Elvis should move in with you. You could style him, profile him, you know, get him slimmed down in some nice shirts and get him
voice lessons.
Get him all Vegas ready out there.
You play guitar and he sings.
Yeah, perfect. There you go. And you could have that out there with no problem at all, and that would be your contribution for the betterment of society for everybody. So we had a lot of fun last night. It was really a blast. A lot of people came by. As you guys know, there's no blocks. I don't have mods. I don't remove comments either from videos or anything else. Let's see, the great Lebowski said, I had a lot of soju and sake last night with my Asian neighbor, so I passed out mid-bake. I'm sure the rest of the show went well. Yeah, it went great. I think my total time in there was about 3 hours in the hangout. Yeah, I had the most time was the cake in the oven took about an hour. And then we needed to also wait for the cake to cool down before we put the frosting on top, right? That's what we had to wait for. Rosie, what kind of inexpensive video camera would you recommend? Thanks, I want one. Well, let me get back to you, Diane. You can pick up some good used gear on B&H Photo out of New York City, but today is Shalom Shabbat, so they won't be standing by until 3 p.m. this afternoon or something. You know, defining expensive for me. So I think like the little Sony's, a little HFR. What is it you have? Like the Canon camera, little. They're excellent for just all around.
The Canon I paid. Well, actually, the Canon that was a $400, but the Sony that I had before that was only $210.
Yeah, it depends what your budget is. They have
$210.
I wouldn't go to the store and just grab one off the rack for a video. How much starts why Friday night shoot? Glad I did there a hoot. It's just too bad. Yeah, the Great Lebowski. What is the okay? I'll think about that, Diane. I got to ask the Great Lebowski. Where are you? What time are you on the East Coast? I'm imagining you're on the East Coast over there. So yeah, by the time I go on the air, it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, and then it goes off at 3 a.m. I get that. So well, I'm on the West Coast. You know, people in Hawaii complain I'm on too early. You know, people in Japan are bitching because I'm on midday over there. So, you know,
they're working hard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. My Chinese friends are like, "What the hell?" You know,
they're doing the laundry still. They're in the midday laundry wash.
Okay, Connecticut. Okay, yes, ma'am. East Coast living. There we go. So we always have a lot of fun when we do the baking. What's made it nice is adding the extra dimension, Missy Jen, of raising money for charity. Thank you, Brenda says, I'll be here when you're on. There we go.
We should just put our clocks all to the same time.
Yeah, so you're going to work when it's pitch black and you're getting off when the sun comes. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, well, thank you, Lebowski. I love everybody. YouTube should be about fun.
Yeah. So anybody got any plans for today? Anybody doing anything exciting? How's the weather on the East Coast? Connecticut. Yeah, I have a friend up in Connecticut. She's a judge up in Connecticut. Taste test some food from Asia. Well, I'm more and more trying out Asian cuisine around here. And in Germany, actually, I actually used to go to the Chinese and eat a lot of Chinese, authentic Chinese. The snow is melting. Did not stick around. That's good, Lynn. Yep, Diane. 40 degrees is no fun down there, that's for sure. My favorite food, well, I pretty much eat anything. Jeffrey said he got booted off an ICE train in Germany in the late 90s. He was a bad boy. I used to go to Cologne on a train. Is our guest star for today, Georgie?
Yeah, we had another accident on the front street yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we had an accident on the front street yesterday. Car was coming out from across the driveway across the street, pushed a car that was coming from that way, this way, pushed the car into a parked car on this side here. Let's see. Yes, Diana, I like shawarmas. I eat the beef, lamb, chicken shawarmas. And then Brenda says, stay away from artificial sweeteners. No good for the MS. I don't use artificial sweeteners.
All right, I do.
And I don't drink, whenever I do drink soda, which is like very, very rare. It's usually like if we go to like the Mexican restaurants, they usually have like with sugar cane sweetened.
Yeah, I'm hooked on Splenda, so that's my thing. Good morning, Emerson Red. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, I like all that. I like all that.
Diane, I used to in Germany, in my hometown. In my hometown, we had a lot of Greeks and Turkish, authentic Greek and Turkish restaurants. I would eat there all the time, all the time. They have that rotating spike with the beef on it. Some had the lamb on it.
I guess that guy had a lamb beef mix, so I can
And they
eat.
have the kebabs.
I love kebabs.
And when I would go to the Greek, they have the big fold-up pockets filled with the garlic tzatziki sauce and the beef and everything, and baked over with cheese. Yummy.
Yeah, Diane said lots of Persians here. Yeah, there's a lot of. That's what I told. Elvis. He should go to L.A. because there's a huge Middle Eastern community. Debbie Lynn said we have an awesome Mexican place down the road from me. Good breeders. They're huge. Brenda says we have a Greek restaurant named Yanni's here that is amazing. That's cool. Yeah, lamb beef mix, which I'm not a lamb eater. I mean, I'll eat it if it's the only thing there, but it's not my favorite. It always tastes a little gamey to me. It always tastes a little, a little too close to the earth for
the oldest. The oldest Greek restaurant in my hometown is called the Acropolis.
The Acropolis.
Yeah, named after that big building.
Yeah, the big Acropolis in Athens there from ancient times.
And that restaurant's been around for 30 years.
Yeah, Brenda said lamb you have to season a lot or it does taste gamey. Yeah, I don't think we're particularly huge on Middle Eastern food, but Jen had a lot of it in Germany because of the Turkish population there. But for my part, it was a relative rarity till we started Friday night restaurant reviews, and I'll be putting up where we went last night, La Perla, which was what'd you say, an accidental discovery of a real gem last night. I mean, it blew me away. How a little misdirection with directions ended up turning into a really nice.
Yeah, and Japet said it was closed. It didn't exist.
We really lucked into something good, didn't we, Georgie? Huh? Did we luck into something good? Still there. Yeah, we lucked into something good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of the cake for Missy Jen here. This is a very dense, carrot cake is very dense, okay? It's very heavy, very dense. I don't want to upset the whole. So there we go. There's the, I can't show it there, but let me set it off the plate.
The whole gestalt.
Yeah, the whole gestalt. Here's what it looks like, the whole carrot cake. It is just fully loaded inside with carrots, with pineapple, with cinnamon, with pecans. This is just a fully loaded. Missy Jen, I'm going to let you try that. I got a napkin for you here. There we go. Yeah, it turned out really good, and it cuts really well too, which I like. Cuts really nicely. Okay, so we'll let Missy Jen bore down on that. Yeah, catch the show if you didn't see it. I think this turned out really.
That is very delicious.
It's got everything in the kitchen sink in there.
It's got a really good consistency. Nice carrot flavor. The icing is very nice, delicious, creamy.
Lebowski says.
Not sweet or anything, actually. The icing is, what kind of icing is
cream
that?
cheese.
Cream cheese.
Yeah.
It actually tastes like cream cheese, not sweet.
Yeah. Hi, Oz. Nice to see you, baby doll. Thanks for popping by.
Hi, Oz.
The thing is, on these kind of cakes, you really need a balance, and sometimes less of something is more. And the original recipe calls for 2 cups of sugar, which I think makes it overwhelmingly sweet. And of course, the link to the description is in the in last night's hangout. The yeah, it turned out really nicely, but I cut the sugar down by about. I used 1.5 cups instead of 2 cups. And I don't kill the. You want to be able to get every component out of it. You don't want to put something in your mouth that just.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to put something in your mouth that just simply tastes sweet. I mean, that's the difference on there.
And it's got nuts in it too, right?
Yes, it's got pecans. I roasted some pecans last night along with the coconut.
I always love pies, cakes, when there's nuts in there.
Yeah,
especially pecans, walnuts.
It also has coconut inside. Yeah, Lebowski said, I agree. Too much sugar kills the cake. That's what the frosting icing is.
It's a really nice flavor composition of the nuts, carrots. Oh, it's just really delicious.
It's pretty much a high fiber diet cake. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Scott Carl in the house. Nice to see you.
Bruce Scott Carl.
One of my audio buddies. Love Carl. Love his content. I love his voice. I love the way he conducts his business on YouTube. You can kind of see the composition in there. You can see the nuts. You can see the pineapple. You can see the little carrot bits in there. So
it's a really nice
I'm not going to say it's a healthy cake, but there's probably worse things that you could eat. That's it, Lebowski. Super colon blow carrot cake. That's it. This thing go through you like a wire brush, baby. Woo!
Well, when you get my age, you need this kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, that does taste like, you can definitely taste the carrots. You can taste the cinnamon. This has cinnamon.
So, Brenda, I do have a question for you. Are you on any kind of a disease modifier medication? Anything to slow down the progression or anything? Oh yeah,
yeah,
okay,
Tesabre,
yeah,
I remember that.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Diane. See you later, babe. See you tonight.
Okay, I think you did tell me. I got a bad memory. I apologize. Yeah, okay. Just happy.
That turned out good. What's your best baked good?
Bye bye. I love you, Diane.
Lebowski says, "What's your best baked good, Rosie?" It's really debatable. You know, if I had to choose one thing to bake that I would personally enjoy the most, it would be uh, a coconut layer cake. I love coconut, and it would be when Jen first moved to the rancho. I made a coconut cake for Easter, and it was really moist and really amazing and fully loaded with coconut. But Jen liked the cinnamon buns last week. You like them?
Cinnamon buns. And then the other thing beforehand, so that's the problem.
There's just so many things that I made. I mean, there's probably 100 baking. There's just so many baking videos up there on there. Yes, Oz, could you, if you go to the Rosie O'Kelly channel and you go into last night, the description box, I have a link. It's myrecipes.com, and the whole recipe is right there. Carl says, Rosie, have you tried doing a batch of cream puffs? I don't think I've ever tried something that I had to inject it with like a cream or something like that, to be honest, Carl. Yeah, you're welcome, Oz. This is amazing. And I took a cup of pecans and I put them in the pan with some butter and a little sugar and a little salt, and I kind of roasted them to get that flavor intensified. Then I threw in about 4 ounces of shredded coconut. I worked that through to get that little bit of toasting on that. I folded that in with 8 ounces of crushed pineapple, so it was a very thick batter. And it took about an hour to bake that. And I just used a springform pan because I'm kind of lazy. Yeah, Jeffrey Lebowski said key lime pie done right is also spectacular. Yes, I would agree. Problem is we don't have key limes. You want another piece?
Yeah, Brenda, I got notes and sticky notes and papers and everything everywhere.
So yeah, it's really a fully loaded. It's probably the heaviest cake I've made, but I'm kind of lazy. I didn't want to pull out 2 different things out of pans and then ice it. I care about the cake. I don't care so much about the icing on it. But it's just something very delicious. And the toasted pecans, really, like Jen said, if you put nuts in, you get a little bit of pineapple too once in a while there, Jen. See that? And that makes it really good. That makes it really super. This is torture. Damn you, Rosie. Lebowski, you are okay, my friend. You're going to survive it. It's good. Brenda said, carrot cake in October here is like a tradition for fall. This is actually the first time I ever made a carrot cake. And the thing is, I didn't grate the carrots. I put them into a food processor and whirled it so they would be tiny bits. They wouldn't be fully, they wouldn't virtually disappear. Didn't I put a link in the description box there if you go down? I thought I did. I thought there's two things if you scroll in the description box down there. It's called carrot. If you just put in Google for carrot cake, and then you'll see my recipes is like the first one that comes up, and it's very highly rated. Okay, I'll figure it out. Hi, Vicky. Nice to see you, sweetie. Good morning.
Hi, Vicky.
Yeah, we got. I don't really know good coffee. Good coffee is something for us. Okay, there it is. Carl says there's a link to my recipes. Thank you. So if you click on that link, that'll take you right over to the recipe.
Farmer's coffee. What was that? Farmer's coffee is good.
Yeah, I don't think we don't have Farmer Brothers. We have Hill Brothers. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's our one. All right.
Our coffee prices are ridiculous at the moment.
Yeah.
They're about $11 for the Folgers.
You know, I've never seen a commodity that is so all over the map. Lisa Carly, baby, you're styling, you're profiling, you're rich, you got it all. You live in your fancy $1 million San Diego home. Starbucks is you. I'm saying for us, it's Folgers or Maxwell House or
whatever coffee is $6.99 for the big can.
Yeah, Vicky. Good morning. No donation required. Vicky says, until you grind your own coffee beans, you haven't tasted coffee. Lisa Carly, tell me I'm right, okay? I'm sure you have. I'm 100% sure. Lisa Carly has one of the most impeccable wardrobes in YouTube. She has a beautifully appointed house with a beautifully manicured lawn. She probably drives either a Lexus, a Mercedes,
Or a
BMW or Audi. Probably those four. She probably belongs to a couple of social clubs there. Yeah, hey, Eurijo, it turned out good. We just had a piece of it. There we go. It turned out good. It's got, it's really a nice dense cake. It's got pecans, coconut, carrot, what else? Cinnamon. So it really turned out good. There it is. Lisa Carly says, I have a black Mercedes. There. I tell you, I know people on YouTube, you know. And I've known Lisa Carly for years, and I'm so happy to. Yeah, it turned out good. Thank you, Yujiro. I know people, Debbie Lynn, and I know Lisa Carly. I'm so happy she came back to YouTube. She's been away for about 2 years. She was a real fixture here. And then she burned up her union card, and I think she just re-enrolled in the bottom of YouTube. Vicky, I'm thinking that you drive, Victoria, I'm thinking that you drive like a SUV, something like that, either a pickup truck or an SUV. I'm going to think that you, honey, are a Ford. I'm thinking you're going to be a Ford F-150 or some type of SUV. It's going to be an American-made SUV. It's going to be a Ford or a Chevrolet SUV. That's what I'm thinking that you drive, Vicky, because you're kind of a country gal, and you got your
Suburban.
Yeah. Okay. Your Giro is like a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Hey, nice. What year is it, Yujiro? What year is the? Oz, it's not on this. It's not on this page, honey. It's on the. It's on the Rosie O'Kelly channel. That the.
All right. Have a nice weekend, Brenda.
Bye, Brenda. See you tonight. It's on the Rosie. It's actually it's in here. I'm sorry. It's on last night. I'm on the Rosie Murphy channel. I'm sorry, Oz. It's in the link of last night's baking in here. Yeah, but my husband drives a Dodge Ram. Vicky, I know that, honey. I know you. I know you, baby. I know personalities. I know by your typing exactly what you drive, honey. And you've got your SUV, and you know that damn well that there's a pickup truck in that family. You can see Vicky styling and profiling over the hills of Idaho with that baby, huh? Vicky, you must be a big hit down at Pocatello, Idaho, and right? Huh? Sorry, Oz. I misdirected you, honey. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. It's in here. Okay, thank you. You're welcome for the tomato. I'll be on at 5 o'clock on East Coast till whenever, so all are welcome. So make sure you pop by and say hi.
Yeah, nice to have you here, Jeff.
But make sure you have your asbestos undies on. So this is the last frontier of free and open hangouts here with no blocks, no restrictions, no mods, no nothing. So
that's right. Here you don't have to lurk. Here you can actually
come in and get your bat and slam me to the ground. All right, so I apologize. The recipe, I got kind of confused. I forgot which site I'm on. I'm on here, so apologies to you, Oz. No, no harm, no foul. I think we're going to go ahead and shut it down too. I want to try to get the shop a little bit organized today, so I'm going to change it up. We got Friday night foodies coming up. We found a pearl of a place last night that was simply awesome. I think absolutely the best fish tacos I've had in town here. And Missy Jen, well, you'll have to see what she ordered because
that's right, because
she loved it.
It was awesome.
All right, I'll see everybody at 5 p.m. on here till whenever tonight, and have a wonderful day.